Let's get some preseason conference championship winners. We're going to give y'all our preseason predictions of the power conferences, champions in each conference. We'll give you the matchups. We'll give you the games. We'll give you what we think is going to happen preseason. Let's go. ACC. We're going to start off in the ACC. Sam, who do you have in the ACC championship game and who wins?
I got Clemson and I got FSU.
Really?
I do. I feel like that'll be a good matchup. I feel like North Carolina, their
Hmm.
defense. I feel like North Carolina defense, man, not gonna handle business the whole season through, and they depend a little bit too much on Drake May. So as much as I like those guys or whatever, the step up a notch or whatever, I got Clemson, FSU, and I got Clemson winning the ACC. Clemson's defense is freaking phenomenal, bro, because it's a pipeline for quarterbacks and it's a pipeline for defensive players, bro. Defensive line, every year, dog, comes out of Clemson, man. They just plug and play or whatever, bro. And it's super crazy because they come from Trevor Lawrence, Taj Boyd, Deshaun Watson, man. They just grow quarterbacks over there at Clemson, bro. So it might not be somebody that you know about right now, but like I say, going into the season, man, those boys gonna be good, bro. And I think they're just a little bit better than FSU, bro. So I'm going with Clemson to win the ACC.
I can agree with you on Clemson. I think it's going to be Clemson versus North Carolina, though. In the ACC, you got no division, so the top two teams are going to play for the prize.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you said about North Carolina's defense, I could literally make the same legitimate argument for Florida State. I
Mm-hmm.
said that earlier in the show. I do not trust Florida State's defense. They're suspect to me. And I think Florida State's going to start off 2-2, bro, because
Mm-hmm.
Florida State has LSU this coming up weekend. I think they're going to lose that. And then they play Clemson week 4. They're not
Mm-hmm.
winning that game. I don't see them winning that
They
game.
may.
So they might start 2-2 in their first 4 games. If that's the case, you're going to have to probably win out to
Mm-hmm.
compete for that division because North Carolina is going to be in there on your ass. But I don't see them doing it because of the first 4 games. It's going to present serious problems for them. So I think that North Carolina is going to edge them out. I think it's going to be Clemson, North Carolina in the ACC championship. Clemson wins that though. They own the
Mm-hmm.
ACC. Till we see
Mm-hmm.
different, that's
Right.
what it is, bro. Big Ten. Let's go to the big dogs in the Big Ten. I got Michigan, Iowa. Michigan's winning no
Mm-hmm.
matter what. It don't fucking matter who we play. You bring on Iowa. You bring on Wisconsin. You bring on Purdue. I don't give a shit, man. Back to back blowout. Look, we're gonna run the table. That's what we do. Okay. Our problem is after the conference
Mm-hmm.
championship. Okay. But I think that it will be Iowa. Wisconsin's got a good chance too. They got Luke Fickle there now, slightly
Right.
above mediocre. Everybody gives him too much shine. He wasn't all that to me. I'm sorry, but he will do better at Wisconsin. They will look better this year. But Iowa, I think they have enough to make the Big Ten title game this year. Their problem last year was not the defense. Their defense is always good. It's their offense. They
Solid.
cannot score
Mm-hmm.
points.
Mm-hmm.
Now they will be able to. This year they have a quarterback in Cade McNamara, former Michigan quarterback. This guy can
Mm-hmm.
throw. He can run the perfect offensive scheme in that. I think it's a great fit. Couldn't have found a better school to fit in for Cade McNamara, if you ask me. Okay, and
Yeah.
Cade McNamara is no scrub. He turned on Alabama to go to Michigan. Like this dude had offers from everywhere. He can throw the ball. He can play. Okay, now you got Eric All too, former Michigan tight end. They're gonna have some pieces on offense. They're gonna be able to score points, man. Their defensive pan out. I got Michigan, Iowa, in the Big Ten championship. Michigan wins it.
I got the same thing, Michigan and Iowa. Michigan O line, man, got a great O line. That's definitely going to be the difference maker. The run game, man, is stellar. You got JJ McCarthy over there, whatever, cool, calm, and collective, man. And I got Michigan winning it. And y'all been so close these years, man. Man, y'all got to do something this year, bro. Y'all got to do something. Y'all got to figure out something with Georgia or Alabama or whoever y'all got to play in these playoffs, bro. Because man, bro, y'all got too many opportunities, bro. Y'all got too many opportunities. Y'all got to make the
It's
best
a
of it.
it's a window, man. Definitely. You got to take
Mm-hmm.
advantage of it. I definitely agree
Right.
with you, man. This year is the year. It's make or break for Michigan this year. Pressure's on, man, for real.
Big
There you
12.
go.
How you liking the Big 12, man? What you got for the Big 12?
Big 12. I'm gonna go Texas versus Kansas State for the Big 12 championship. Kansas State won their first outright Big 12 championship for the first time since 2003. You have many veterans returning for Kansas State this year, including quarterback Will Howard. Deuce Vaughn's gone, the running back. That's a crucial loss. He was a superstar. We all know that. But they got others that's going to step up. They got a rising star tight end and Ben Sinnott. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. But this guy's looking promising. He's supposed to be the truth, supposed to be the next big thing. And you know something? Texas plays Bama and Oklahoma this year. Oklahoma will be better. I mean, we can laugh all we want about it from last year. I get that. But they're going to be better this year. And Kansas State, man, I like their schedule a lot better than Texas is. I really do. I'm going Kansas State to win that shit again. I'm not sold on Texas, bro. Everybody sells out to us like, oh, every year is supposed to be the year for Texas. And Texas somehow, no matter how bad they do the year prior, always finds themselves in the preseason AP 25. Am I wrong about that? What's going on with that? Every single year, they're in the top. I don't get it. They trying to boost them up every year. And they did show signs of looking good last year, man. But I'm going to give the edge to Kansas State. You got all these guys coming back. I like their chances. And until Texas actually does it and wins the big game, I'm not going to be convinced otherwise. And remember, this is their last year. Texas's last year in the Big 12. Them in Oklahoma. They're going to the SEC after this year. So this will be their last chance to win the Big 12.
Right. I got the same two teams, man. I got Kansas State, Texas. Texas, man, just defense. And they got a young guy, whatever, CJ Baxter, 6'1", 218, bro. 5-star, you know what I'm saying, coming out of high school here, freshman, bro. And this man has talent, bro. He's going to be a day one, and he is going to handle business, bro, just like your boy John Robinson did. That shit going to be crazy, bro. So, like I say, they filling in the gaps. And I feel like Texas is going to pull it out this year, man. I feel like Texas is going to pull it out. Oh,
you're buying into it?
Kansas State, man, is a great team. And like I say, they got everything put together. But I feel like Texas this year, man, they got something going on, man. I feel like they can make it happen. Like I say, definitely with that defense, bro. That defense is pretty stellar, bro.
Well, have fun on that train ride on the hype train. I'm not buying into that shit till I see it, bro.
I like Texas, definitely.
Right. Pac-12, man. Who you got in the Pac-12? They got a few good teams out there this year. You got to watch out. They got some great quarterbacks in the Pac-12.
Right.
There's probably more great quarterbacks in the Pac-12 than any other conference. You got some great ones out there, but go ahead. Who you got?
I'm going USC and Utah again. I'm going back.
Really?
I'm going back with USC and Utah. Yep. I feel like that'll be a good matchup again. USC, man, they looking like they're ready to take everything this year.
With a hurt Cameron Rising, dude's not even medically cleared yet, and you're still going to pick Utah?
Still going to pick Utah. Because they're going to run that table, boy. And Oregon is super good. I know Oregon's going to be stellar this year. I just feel like, man, USC going to pull that stuff off, man. They offense just too strong, though, bro. They offense just too strong. And it's going to be hard to stop those guys, man. 40, 50-point games. And, man, that shit going to look like Matt Leinart back there. You know what I'm saying? With Reggie Bush and all those guys, bro. They really doing up USC right now. So I'm going with USC with the Pac-12, man, over Utah.
USC's offense is fucking stellar, bro. But their defense is ass, bro.
Right.
They're ass. They give up 28 points to garbage heap, but still. Their defense
San Diego State.
It's a problem, bro. It's a problem, okay? Pac-12 championship, I have USC in it regardless, and I have them facing Washington.
Okay.
Washington, okay? Don't sleep on Michael Penix Jr., bro. He's another Heisman potential candidate. This dude can play if he stays healthy. And granted, this will happen. My prediction happens only if he stays healthy, okay? But USC Washington in the championship game. Both teams have a brutal schedule, bro. USC has Notre Dame, Utah, Washington, and Oregon. And all games of those are in 5 weeks. So all 4 of those games happen in a 5-week span. That's brutal. 4 ranked teams in 5 weeks you play. Washington plays Oregon, USC, Utah, and Oregon State. 3 straight games against 3 ranked teams to end their season, bro. Okay. And you got to remember, Oregon State ain't gonna be no punks. They got
Hell no.
quarterback DJ Ungalui Louis Wawa, however you pronounce his name, former Clemson quarterback. He still got a little bit of game left in. I'm not saying he's elite, but there's a reason he left Clemson. Whatever. He needs a new scene. He needs a whole new pitcher. This is gonna be good for him. He needs a new start. He needs a fresh start. So they ain't gonna be no punks. But Michael Penix Jr. is a stud, bro. Washington quarterback Michael Penix, he's a stud, man. And Washington has better receivers overall than any other team, I think, in that conference, especially USC. And they have a way better defense, bro. Michael Penix stays healthy. And I got Washington winning that shit, too. I think Washington will win the Pac-12. I do, bro. I trust their defense and their offense. Their team as a whole more than any other team in that conference. I'm going Washington.
Now let's talk about the powerhouse conference, the one of ones. The SEC Conference.
The schools of exonerated cheetahs.
Don't worry about us. Don't worry about us. Man, I got Georgia and I got Alabama in the big game, SEC championship.
It's got to be,
Gotta be those.
It's got to be.
Got to be. Alabama is not going to lose 2 games ever again, probably in our lifetime, bro, in a row. Bro, I know Nick Saban, man, got these boys doing 2 a days, 3 a days, 8 a days. Man, y'all probably got to sleep standing up, bro, because y'all lost 2 games last year. You feel me? Nick Saban ain't playing that jump, bro, for real. He's still Big Daddy in the SEC, bro. But Georgia have been running shit whatever the last couple of years without Nick Saban ain't having that shit this year, bro, for real. He cannot be known as second best in the SEC, bro. He don't even want to be known as second best in the nation. So definitely not to the SEC. That's right. You feel me? So, and Georgia got 6 of the top 100 in the nation, bro. Man, these guys just reload every year. And then Brock Bowers over there, man, the freaking talented tight end, bro. Like, those boys, man, them boys got something to work with, bro. Every year, bro. Plug and play, man. Georgia got that shit on the roll. But I still got Georgia winning that shit, bro. I still got Georgia winning the SEC.
It's got to be Alabama versus Georgia, no question. You got new quarterbacks coming on both teams. Carson Beck is going to be the new quarterback for the Georgia Bulldogs. And Jalen Milroe is slated. He's the projected starter. Nick Saban hasn't announced nothing for sure. That's just how he, whatever. But Jalen Milroe is supposed to be the projected starting quarterback from Alabama. You look at these two teams, Georgia has the easiest schedule in the country, bro. They face 2 ranked teams on their entire schedule, and they play them late. So by the time they play each team, they're probably not even going to be ranked anymore. Bama faces 5 teams in a 12-game schedule versus top 25 opponents. And I expect them to bounce back and handle their business and handle it vastly, bro.
Right.
Like you said, Nick Saban ain't going to have that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And if Kirby Smart and Georgia runs the table again this year, bro, people are going to widely talk about how he's the new best and he's the new king. I mean, if you win a 3-peat, dude, you deserve that title, okay? Right now, you deserve
legendary
that
status. Yeah, like, legendary status.
It's hard enough to win 1, bro. Winning back-to-back is damn near impossible. He's done that. He wins 3. This man is going to be forever.
Legend.
And you're beating Saban in the process, bro, you're going to be known as the GOAT. If not, that's going to be your new Jordan LeBron debate right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
With those 2 in coaching.
Exactly.
These 2 face off in the SEC game. I got Bama winning it. I got Bama winning this game.
That wouldn't be a bad pick. That wouldn't be a bad pick.
I don't think that not only is Saban not going for it, but I don't feel as if Georgia is going to be tested until they play Alabama in the SEC championship. Georgia's going 12-0 this year, easily. Yeah. So with that being said, if Bama beats them in the SEC championship game, Georgia will still be in the playoffs. They'll still be in the playoffs. It will not impact that. This game is not going to mean all that much. The loss is not going to mean all that much to them if they lose this game and they still go to the playoffs and they still win, especially if they could bring it all home. 2 years ago when they won their first national championship, they lost to Bama in the SEC championship that year. Came back and beat them a couple weeks later. And when it mattered most, you know what I'm saying? That's just what they do. It's
crazy.
This really ain't the bigger prize if you're Georgia, because the only way this game is going to mean like more than everything, I think the conference championship is if Georgia somehow loses a regular season game this year. That's not going to happen. They have the cupcake of the cupcakes of schedule. They have an easier schedule than Michigan. And that's fucking easy schedule. So I got Alabama winning this SEC championship, man. Those are our picks right there, man. Comment y'all picks if y'all want to. Feel free.
Let Loose Podcast signing out. The game. We back and we out of here. Holla.